Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Dieselhorst, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies.
All right, I want to welcome you guys here to the pregame show. I'm here again with Coach Potter, head coach of the football team. And as we sit here, undefeated on the season so far, had a great game last Friday. The finale on that was 55-20. That was on the road versus Carnegie. Fun game to watch. A lot going on the field. What are your thoughts about last week's game?
Well, it was a good win for us. We wanted to close out this portion of our non-district schedule with a win and get to 4-0 and have some momentum going into our first district opponent this week. So felt like it was good. It was kind of one of those weird nights where it was kind of raining off and on, and then we our locker room is kind of far away from the field, so we kind of had to do our pregame routine a little different. So felt like the kids responded well to some of that and some of the changes that you have to make, which as you go throughout the season, you never know what's going to happen. Rain delays can happen, different things. So kind of some interesting challenges there, and I thought the kids responded really well and did some really good things. Obviously, some things we still wanted to clean up. Defensively, felt like we could have played better early on at times, but we did what we needed to do at the right times. But I think our players look at it and go, yeah, we missed this assignment here, we missed this assignment, and maybe didn't tackle as well as we wanted to or get off blocks as well as we wanted to. But it's part of learning, part of growing. Yeah. Offensively, again, we were able to run the ball really well, and so ended up rushing for well over 400 yards, and that's always a good thing. Passing game still continuing to have some issues there, but did get our first touchdown pass of the season, so that felt good to get.
On the 4th and 15.
So that felt good to finally get that accomplished, but it's still a work in progress for us, and it's just going to have to be as the year goes on. We got to keep getting better at it. So,
and I tell you what too is interesting because now I consider this a point of the season, you probably do too, where it's changing of gears. Mm-hmm. We're now starting to get into district play. And as we said, they're going to Dell City tonight, playing Christian Heritage. This is a pretty good team from top to bottom. As you alluded to the other day, you kind of want to tell the fans, what should we expect as far as what kind of roster are we going against? What are the keys to how we want to win the game? What players do we want to keep an eye on tonight?
Yeah, Christian Heritage is a really good football team, well coached. It's one of those teams that you look at and you say, man, their kids are just always in the right spot. So they're well coached, intelligent kids. They play hard. They got plenty of talent. Got a big roster. Got a lot of kids out. They've got about 47 kids on the roster. So, big group of kids. We lost a tough one to them last season, and so we know that it's going to be a handful. It's going to be our toughest opponent so far in our season, and so it's going to be a big challenge for us. Got a lot of good players. They graduated some, kind of like us. Yeah. And so they're breaking in some younger guys. Got a sophomore starting at quarterback who's a good player. Number 14 is playing running back for him, big physical running back. He will remind a lot of people of the way Jake and Graydon run the ball for us. He's a physical player. So he's one that we're going to have to try to, get pads on him early, and we can't let him get his momentum going because – against St. Mary's, he breaks 170 yards on him because he's fast enough to do it. So, he's a really good player, a big threat for him. On the outside, number 11 is kind of their go-to possession receiver. He's a junior, started against us last year, good player. And then number 4 is a sophomore, but he's a real shifty little guy that, he can move, he can shake. So, got to have our eye on him and make sure he doesn't get loose in the open field. because he can go the distance at any time. They had a player for him last year, number 8, who was very, very similar, and he graduated. And now number 4 is there, and I kind of wonder if they're related somehow, because they are, I mean, it is almost like looking at a carbon copy, but really talented. Like I said, Coach Franks does a great job over there at coaching those kids up, and they play a good brand of football for sure.
Awesome. Hey, and I tell you, I got to ask a question just as someone who was a part of that game last season. Do they still have the same kicker that they had last season?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah,
they do. If you don't remember last year, they were able to hit a 42-yard field goal, or 37-yard field goal to put the game into overtime, but it would have went through from 50. And then they hit the field goal in overtime to beat us. It was a tough ending. Really, just a lot of things happened in that game. If you remember back, our deep snapper got hurt, and so the next time we went to punt, our punt got blocked. So then later in the game, we're up by 5. We don't want to take a chance on the punt getting blocked because we're backed up to our own end zone and then scoring and beating us, so we take a safety. And then we defensively hold them out to about the 20-yard line, or 25-yard line, something like that. It's 25, And we're thinking, okay, great. They got to kick a field goal from that far. We're in good shape. And then he just hammers it. So, it was a tough loss for us. But, he was a sophomore last year, so he's back as a junior, I believe. And very good kicker. Fortunately, we've got Deuce, who we think can match up and kick some field goals from distance too, which is a good thing. And, I'm excited. I'm excited to see our kids. We've had a good week of practice, and we feel like our kids are really locked into what we need to do. And, we continue to work to try to be the most physical team anyone plays. And I think that plays to our advantage most weeks. So, it doesn't really change a whole lot for us. We want to control the line of scrimmage, win the run game, on offense, and defense. We shut down the run game. And then, try to improve in the secondary and making sure that, nothing's getting behind us. Let them take the short throws, rally up and tackle. And those are kind of the keys for us. And try to get a few more turnovers. The first 3 games, we didn't do a great job getting turnovers defensively, and that's a big key for us. And last week we were able to get a stop on downs here and there, and they got 2 interceptions. So, and a pick 6 actually. And so trying to look to just keep doing that as we roll through and hopefully get a big district win tonight.
All right. Hey, sounds good. We're looking forward to it too. Yeah. And again, just want to thank you for taking time out to the pregame show here.
Absolutely.
Hopefully you guys are enjoying this, whether it be the Facebook page or whether on Squirtle this evening. Once again, it's the pregame show with Coach Potter. Next we'll have scores, highlights of the week, and we'll see you until next time.
Go Comets.
We go 1st and 10. Shotgun set. They'll bunch him up on the left side as he'll run to the weak side there and kind of swoons the defense away. Gets a good block downfield. We're off to the races. Can they catch him? And he'll run in there for a touchdown. Graydon DeVinny goes almost untouched. And a pistol look. Here we go. Snap. As he's going to let it fly. Here we go towards the end zone. Number 14 drops it in like rain. Right into the hands, the breadbasket of Clifton Craighead, as Graydon DeVinny delivers the dime on 4th down and 15 here about halftime. So he'll snap, get this one out quick, and that one's picked off as Crease Douglas going to take this one to the house, and there is a price to be paid for being overly aggressive, and there it was, as that ball was just kind of lobbed up, and Crease Douglas said, "Gimme," and he housed that one. So we got a 40-burger here in the first half.
respect they deserve.
Good evening, everybody. We're here at Crusader Field here in Dale City, the home of the CHA Crusaders, Christian Heritage Academy. I've got my partner with me today, Mr. Derek Martinez, and I am Pete Phillips. We're here to give you the call on the game. We'll be rotating in and out with Mr. Nathan Allen tonight. Derek, what do you think about the game tonight?
This is a pretty interesting game. Obviously, we're coming off a good win last week against Carnegie, 55-20, I believe the score was. We went in there, did what we were supposed to do, facing a tough CHA team, starting off the districts the right way, hopefully.
So the plan is tonight is to run the football, which we've been known to do. We'll get back to that here in a second. We'll start on defense. We chose to defer, and so we're going to start on defense, which is a strong part. Here's Deuce. He's going to get a big kickoff here to the right side. Number 2 is looking to get under it. He returns it. We got good chase down right there. We got to get a tackle. Got a tackle made at the 24-yard line. It'll be Crusader ball starting at the 24-yard line. So nice kick by Deuce. Pretty good coverage right there, making it a long field for the Crusaders. Something to key on right here this week is Christian Heritage has got a big set of guys, man. You look out there, their O-line is big. I'm anxious to see if they're going to air it out a lot. They've done that in the past. They like to get it outside to their receivers and stuff like that. But with that big line and big running back they got back there, we'll see what they got.
Number 14's a big kid.
Yes, great size. Little slant pattern covered by Damien. Nice coverage right there. Got to get a little bit tighter on those. They're going to run a lot of slants, a lot of slip screens, tunnel screens, stuff like that. Try and get the ball short and over the middle. They're going to be in kind of a hurry-up type offense. That's what they've done in the past. Last year was a nail biter. I believe last year we lost on a field goal actually in extra time. And we're really looking to avoid that this year. Get out, get to a good lead, get them slowed up from the beginning, and make them play our pace.
We really want to control the game here against this team. They want to play fast. We want to play slow, run it down their throat. They want to throw the ball.
Right on. It's like a big handoff, deep route, seam over, a little screen to the big running back. Get him bottled up. Honestly.
5-6 yard gain on that play.
Yeah, that's pretty good defense right there. Looking at about a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 1.
3rd and 2, I believe. They say 3rd and 1. I'm going to go with 3rd and 2. We're right here on top of the sticks, you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully we can start the game off with the defense stop right here on 3rd down.
Yeah, we've got to get some penetration by the O-line or D-line today. You're going to hand it off, get him tackled early. Looks like he's got enough for the first down. So we give him a first down to start. That's not the worst thing in the world, We want to keep these guys in front today and really get downhill with our blitzes and contain these guys.
Nathan's been pretty good for those few couple of plays, actually.
Yes.
Just that one little screen pass that's obviously really hard to cover.
Yeah. And that's a first down for the Crusaders. You'll have to bear with us tonight. We've got a lot of wind coming in, and the band, they're playing their hearts out in front of us. Miss Hickman's doing a great job with them. Kind of confined space here.
And we have a stoppage by the refs currently.
Stoppage on the play. Was there a helmet situation there? I'm sure that guy had to come off because of a helmet coming off. They got trips left over here. The 2 inside guys are kind of stacked on each other. Slant pattern. Got to do a better job of cutting that off. Got lucky there. They weren't able to get that pass completed. But we've got to be more physical off the line. Clifton's got to do a better job of taking the middle away right there. Make him go outside.
Exactly. Throwing the ball in this wind will be probably a little difficult.
Yes.
A little challenge for the Commanders.
Really, it should play into our hands. We need a tackle for us right here. Got to get him in the backfield. Motion this way. Just trying to draw us off sides. Watch this slot guy right here again. Jet sweep. Yeah, right to him.
Pop pass.
Yeah, there's that tackle for loss right there we were looking for. That's another thing they like to do is run a lot of jet sweeps and pitches and stuff like that. We got to be ready for those. Our outside guys have to contain and make those guys bust it upfield into our linebackers.
Correct. Great call by Coach Phillips right there, right on the dot. And it looks like it's 3rd and 12.
Look for for a pass, obviously, right here. Possibly to get some. They're probably what they would consider 4-down territory.
Little screen, little bubble route.
Great tackle by Graydon DeVinny right there. Here comes the punt team, and the Comets have a stop. I'm telling you, the special teams is going to play big today with this win, as we talked about. And when we got the wind at our back right now, we need to make sure we cover these punts well and just take it down the field on them.
The kick is off.
Let that one go, Peter.
And
takes
the ball
a Comet
bouncing
bounce.
our way.
It's at the 47-yard line, I believe. We are in our territory, going to score right here, hopefully. So a great start defensively for us. You see them airing it out a lot of times. Even with the big running back, they're looking to air it out first and then hand off to him second. Look to see more and more of that. And really, when we have the wind at our back, we really need to do a good job of scoring while we can, because when they have the wind at their back, it'll be easier for them to make some passes and stuff like that.
We're going to set the tone right here with this first down right here. And Trevor.
Hand out to Trevor Rodman. He's on the outside. Good block from Colton Helms. And that's how you finish a run right there by Trevor Rodman. So a great first run for the Comets. Gain of 9. 10 yards. That'll be a first down Comets.
You're going to love seeing Trevor just get the ball first play of the game. They've been doing that for the past couple of weeks, and it's worked really well for them.
Well, it's almost like the defense isn't necessarily ready when they get out there, and our line just blows off the line really well, gets a good block, gets a good push, and they get going forward. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. The Comets are in that single back shotgun. Hand it off to Trevor again to the left side. He breaks one, breaks another. So decent run for the Comets. That's a good first down run. If you can get in there and just kind of tic-tac, get your 3-4 yard runs, and then bust one off every now and then for a tutty, that's really what you're looking for the Comets tonight.
Exactly. Set the tone early by running it down their throat.
I would venture to say that the Comets might be looking at a run to Graydon DeVinny right here. They've ran 2 of them to Trevor right here, and now they've got Trevor out here on the strong side. We're going 2 wide to the right, and then Xander Farrow out to the left. You got Colton Helms over here to the right with Trevor. Shotgun formation. Here comes Graydon down the middle.
Get there.
Breaks it outside. Good run. He's got some space. Graydon might bust one here for a tutty. Great tackle. Great open field tackle by number 10. That's about a 30-yard run for the Comets.
Very nice run by Graydon.
Yes, that puts us at the 8-yard line.
First and goal situation.
Our line, dude, is doing a great job so far. And then you got Clifton Craighead out there, Colton Helms, Xander Farrow, and Jake Wright really leading the way for Trevor and Graydon so far.
Yeah, they're making the path a little easier for those running.
Yes. Now you get down in this area, Derek, and you're looking at, do we go Jake Wright? Do we go Trevor? Do we go Graydon? And it looks like right now we're going to go with Graydon and Trevor. Use Jake as a leader to the left and right across that left end. If he gets around the corner, he's going to get to the house, and he's there. Touchdown Comets. Wow. How about starting off district play? We go into district play 6-0 with just a dominant drive by the Comets right there.
Really set the tone early there. Great job by the Comets.
That's downhill physical football. Trevor Rodman, Graydon DeVinny, and you're going to continue to see more and more of that. The kick is up for Deuce, and it is in. Deuce Tripp with an extra point try that is good. The Comets lead 7-0, and you hear that Hinton Comets fight song. I'm hoping we get to hear that a lot tonight. Would be great for the Comets to get out for a good, solid win to start the year district. They're 4-0 right now. They've had a bunch of really good wins so far. The Comets have scored really, really well with the run game, and they've also defended really, really well. I think offenses are averaging about 16 to 17 points a game against the Comets so far, and that's just really, really good defense and really hard-nosed football on offense, continuing to get into the end zone and do things the way we like to do them here in Hinton. And we're right back at it with the kickoff for the Comets. Deuce is getting a lot of work so far. He's doing well. Get another good kickoff right here. Coverage for the Comets, what we're looking for. I tell you, Deuce and the special teams has been a good addition for us. And it's nice whenever you leave a guy like Ryan Lytle. He takes off and goes off to college. And he was such a good piece for the Comets. And then you bring Deuce right in after that, and he's another good piece. It's great to have a good special teams.
Special teams is one of those where you can lose a game.
Wow, that one's in the end zone,
That's a great
boys.
kick.
That is what we call a touchback.
Big key for the Comets is to either win the special teams or keep it neutral.
Yeah, keeping it neutral for sure. And the big part is that Deuce allows your defense to have good field position for them, which means bad field position for the opposing team. And when that opposing team is back there behind the 30-yard line, 75 yards is a long ways to go against this Comet defense. We're athletic enough to keep people in front, and it makes it difficult for them to get down to the other end. Handoff to number 14. Ooh, we got to hit him low. That's a big guy. And right as I said something, they get a big chunk play right there.
Good run right there by number 14 from CHA. Got taken down by Trevor Rodman.
Yeah. Our linebackers kind of got sucked in right there. They need to do a better job of staying at home and running that guy down and keeping his runs to, at top, 7 to 8 yards. And our D-line's got to do a better job of fighting off blocks, but still breaking down. If you fight off a block and just run straight downhill, that's great. You're in the backfield, but at the same time, the running back might be going right by you. So you got to keep your head high and understand where they're at.
Against number 14 as well, especially since he's such a big kid, you want to hit him low and you want to hit him quick.
Yes, and that's a great job by the Comets right there. That's what you're talking about, filling those gaps, staying home, hitting him early. If you hit him early, that slows him down, and if he's not able to go and get his full head of steam, then you're able to slow him down and keep him in front of you.
Exactly. Right there, he was taken down by a whole lot of Comets.
Yes, a swarm. No, not a swarm. A shower of comets. A shower of comets. A comet shower of comets.
Exactly.
We got to get that figured out, man.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask Mr. Allen. He can help us out with that. All right, so it's 2nd down and 7 for the Crusaders on the 44. Really need to get a good tackle right here. Faking the jet sweep, coming right to number 14.
Nice
and just
tackle by Jake Wright.
By Jake Wright. Stood up by Jake Wright. That is an amazing tackle. Great job by the D-line. And then just allowing guys like Jake and Crease and Deuce and Craighead and Rodman to come in there and make those big tackles like that. That's a great job.
Exactly. Jake is so smart at that mic position right there. He reads the field great. And right there, he just got downhill. And it was a big collision between him and number 14.
Yes. I would say he's your lead candidate for District Linebacker of the Year.
I would agree with that.
Oh, bad snap. And that's Derek Pratt with the great somersault over the top.
Showing off his athletic ability right there.
Yes. Not the most form tackle, but I give him a 10 on the landing.
He looks like a real athlete right there. And now we have a long 4th down.
Yes, going to get another punt by the Crusaders. I would look for Trevor to not return this one either. Let that one go. The wind is going to hold it up. Great field position for the Comets coming back. They're going to be at about the 42-yard line, 32-yard line. Sorry, I'm off right there. 34-yard line for the Comets. They've got 66 yards to get back into that end zone. Let's look for them to continue to run it until they say we're not going to let you run it anymore.
Yeah, starting our 2nd possession right here. It'll just be nice to keep the flow of the game going right now. Obviously, we have the momentum.
Yes. So 2 really good defensive possessions for the Comets. They give up one big chunk play right there. And I think it's going to be tough for the Crusaders to move the ball against us because they're going to struggle to throw into that wind.
Exactly. Going into the win for the Crusaders was not their ideal plan in order to get us.
Quarterback take for Graydon. Nice little 8-yard chunk play right there for the Comets. That's great blocking out front. Everybody's together executing those outside runs. And when they go off that tackle, man, I believe that's Diego and and Derek that they're going off of right there. When they go off of those two guys, and you got Bonnywell coming in to tag team and help a little bit from the center position, like, it's just really, really hard for people to stop us, man, because those guys move their feet so well. They work so hard at moving their feet and using their bodies and using their hands to get people going where they want them to go.
This line, for not having a single senior on it, is very talented.
Very impressive. You know, we graduated a bunch last year, and they've been able to pick up the slack and just keep moving. Another quarterback, power. Spins out of it. Maybe a little face mask on top, but that's all right. It's another great athletic move for Graydon DeVinny.
That's another first down for the Hinton Comets as well.
I think we're going to say that a lot.
Hopefully.
A lot tonight. I hope we can keep that going. I tell you, Graydon just runs behind his pads so well. He's so strong. His legs are so strong. I mean, the guy squats in the upper 300s. Bench presses, you know, low 200s to mid 200s, 250, 260. He's just such a strong guy. And to be that compact and strong and be able to move like he does, he's so hard to bring down. And then you add Trevor's speed and Jake's ability to run it as well and block. And so athletic, man. Pistol formation, handoff to Trevor. Uh-oh, he's outside. He's got a seam. And another juke right there. No laundry on the field. That's another house call for the Hinton Comets right there.
Trevor Hartman with 46 yards on the ground right there for the touchdown.
That is another great possession for the Comets. And, man, do they look good tonight.
They look good. They are ready for this game. They have prepared all week for it. They have a little extra motivation for this game, I believe.
Yeah.
Beginning of district play, they want to show who they are.
And working with Coach Potter, you get to talk to him and Coach Wofford and Coach Gaither and Coach MacArthur, Coach Miller. And when you're working with those guys, all they want to talk about is football, and I love it. And then, you get to talk about football and learn from them and understand what we're doing as a team and what we're trying to do and how we're trying to execute. And every week we come out and we look so good as far as staying fundamental and together. And that's what the Comets are building right now. And if they can continue to build that, there's a lot of success in the future for these Hinton Comets.
Exactly. You can really tell that those first 10 plays are typically scripted by a coach.
Yes.
Have worked tremendous for him tonight.
Yes.
And your Comets now lead 14-0, and we're about to kick off with Deuce.
Four minutes and 18 seconds. Did you read off the time right there? You got the time right? All right. We got 4:18 left in the first. The Comets with an early 14-0 lead. Super important right here. You just had two big runs and got in the end zone twice. Super important right here to get another stop, get the ball in your hands, and just keep pushing, man. Keep extending that lead. Keep these guys on the ropes. And if that kick doesn't put you on the ropes, I don't know what does. That's two touchbacks in a row.
That's a freshman for all y'all.
Yes.
Are watching the game.
His ability to kick it at that low trajectory that hard is really super, super impressive.
Something that's really beneficial in this win, because if you were to kick it high.
Yes. Who knows what it would do.
Exactly. And the Comets are setting up on defense on the 20-yard line. Trips formation.
You guys might be about to hear some Seven Nation Army in the background from the band.
Halfback dive up to number 14. Gets brought down by, who's that?
As big as that guy is, I feel like we almost struggled to find him in the scrum right there. We've got to do a better job of seeing if he has the ball or if the quarterback has it.
They do so much misdirection.
Yes, I mean, you got guys
jet sweep
motioning everywhere. I'm anxious to see if they'll start motioning the running back to different places, like bringing him from the receiver position back to the running back position, stuff like that. Trips left right here.
Same formation as the last
Same formation as the last one. There's that.
Motion.
There's that jet motion again. Here comes the handoff. Ooh, is a keeper by the quarterback. And Deuce does a good job of staying at home. And Craighead comes in to clean it up. That is great defense by the Comets right there. Really,
Smart play play by Deuce right there.
Deuce saved the play right there, because if Deuce isn't there, that's a 10 to 15 yard run. If Craighead doesn't make a tackle, it's easily 15 to 20. So great job by Deuce right there. And our ends had to do a good job of staying at home there too, so it's not just Deuce out there on an island. But good job by Deuce. Way to get his hand around him and get him brought down by Craighead. All right, trips right this time. Hand off, he's got it down the middle. Got him low. Pretty good tackle by Craighead. And you like to hear that, Craighead making the tackles, but it's almost a negative in the fact that Craighead is our safety. You don't want your safety, you don't want your second level guys making those tackles. You want your first level guys, your front seven between your D-line and your linebackers making that tackle. We haven't had very many tackles by our D-line yet. Our D-line's got to get active right here. Bust off the line, get down, break down, make some tackles right here. We need a big tackle for loss right here. First down for the Crusaders. Same lineup over here. Jet motion right. Snap to the quarterback. Running back's got it. Down the middle. Good tackle. That's a good job by Crease Douglas. Bonnie well in on that tackle, so there's another good job by our linebackers. Our defensive lines has got to continue to get active.
Yeah, this is a pretty good offensive line by CHA. They got a few good games.
Good big bodies. Coach Potter's rotating. Coach Wofford's are rotating guys in, get some guys breaks. This is something that the Comets have struggled with a little bit, is they're not extremely deep. You know, they've got a team of 28 guys, and you look over there, CHA, they got a full lineup of 47 guys. So it's going to be a long night for the Comets. That's why we need to continue while we're fresh to get this bigger and bigger lead and continue to build it. You know what I'm saying?
Right there, a little halfback dive by a new running back, number 10.
And you hear Coach Wofford, he's yelling dive, dive, dive. And what he's getting at is they're diving down, they're running a halfback dive down the middle, and they've run it over and over and over again. Our DNs got in there that time, but
our linebackers just haven't found the gap.
Our linebacker didn't find the gap, but at the same time, our defensive tackles have got to get off those blocks. You got to win up front here. Got to win up front. Look for a pass right here. Maybe fake to him. Nope. There it is. And that dude, right on time. Jake Wright making the tackle. Oh, not a late hit. Come on. I disagree with this call 100% if it's on the Comets. If it's a face mask, I understand, but if it's a late hit, man, I disagree 100%.
That was a late call right there, too. It looked like he was already.
Well, if you're going to blow it dead, blow it dead. Don't question whether or not you're going to blow it dead, and it's on the Comets. Regardless of the penalty, that's a much better job by the Comets of getting in the backfield, not letting him get ahead of steam, and getting hands on him and getting him down.
37-yard line.
That was Teagan on that last play, getting in there and making the play. I'm not sure who the penalty was on. Really doesn't matter at this point, but Teagan's got to continue to beat his guy off the snap.
Off the line of scrimmage right there.
Yes.
And it's a first down for the Crusaders currently. And they're taking their time currently.
Yes.
There's under a minute left in the first quarter right here.
Well, they
do have to run the play, however.
Yes, they're going to run that play. They're taking their time because it'll flip at quarter, I believe. Back to the quarterback again. Running back takes it. That's a really good coverage job by the Comets right there. Crease Douglas in on the tackle.
And that's what you like to see right there. Him being tackled within 2-3 yards.
I think that'll probably do it for the quarter. I don't see the Crusaders running a play, and you see them kind of running off right now. So your score through one quarter is Comets 14, Crusaders 0, but the Crusaders are driving. We'll be right back after this break on HintonComets.tv.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there was more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking. the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to...
Here at Dill City. We're back here at Dill City, the home of the Crusaders. Comets are up 14-0 after the first quarter. Second quarter starts. Snap to number 8. Keeps it.
Quick pass. And number 3 with the
field
catch.
Flips, and you see the Crusaders go directly to the pass. So at this point, we need to be strong. Bend but don't break in this situation. And keep them out of the end zone. That's really, really big to keep them out of the end zone right here. If they get away with 3, we're okay with that. But we need to keep it a 2-possession game. Look for them to start running some tunnel screens, faking it to the running back. 14's back in there. I expect it to go to him over the right side probably. And there it goes.
Exactly, as you said. Bonniewell with the tackle.
Bonniewell with the tackle. Nice job. And Jake Wright in there as well.
And that leads us to a 2nd and 8. On the 15-yard line.
Need a big, big tackle. Make it a 3rd and long situation with him.
Make him have to think about that.
Yes. Look for a short pass right here, I would guess.
I expect them to get a little creative with their play calling right now, being down here in the red zone. And
possibly watch for number 2 on the jet sweep here.
Field shortens, obviously.
Nope, they're going to go right to him. Quarterback
keeper, actually.
Deuce kind of got washed up there, but we got in there and made a good tackle. I tell you what, Craighead did a good job of busting up the blocks right there, so it allowed Trevor and Deuce to go make that play. Is that a first down? Yep, so it's going to be first and goal from the 6. I'm telling you, 6 yards is a long ways down here.
I expect the Crusaders right here to go straight to number 14.
Yes. That was really a nice keeper by the quarterback right there. Nice. You know, same play we saw earlier. Deuce was trying to stay at home, but they brought a crackback in this time, and the crackback hit him. When the crackback hit him, it's hard to stay in there, man.
And they actually go to a screen, wide receiver screen.
And he's in.
Touchdown reception.
Kind of got caught on our heels right there. You know, they ran it down on us on the other end, and we were thinking run. And then they go play action and drop that off to the screen right there. That's a tough play to guard right there. We've got to do a better job of not being 4 or 5 yards off the ball. And when we see that guy in that smoke screen situation, we've got to attack him and go hit him. You're going to get a little swinging gate action right here. They're going to bring that back, and everybody's going to line up together, and then they're going to kick it. Not sure why people do this, but it is what it is. Hennessy tried to do it to us 2 weeks ago, and nothing really got by us in that game. And that is a field goal attempt good. It is now 14-7 Comets. All right. So it's 14-7. Little reminder, okay, the Hinton Lady Comets cheer team is headed to Tulsa, and they are going to the state cheer competition. That's been a yearly situation for them almost, where they're ended up in the state cheer situation, and they got a chance to go up there and represent the Comets, town of Hinton, and you know, it's a cheer team that's had a lot of success over the last 11, 12, 15 years. Miss Homan has done such a good job with them, Miss Van Huss, and I'll tell you something else that they really do. They do such a good job of building that program from the ground up with Kitty Cheer and you know, the junior high cheer and all that. They do such a good job of building a program and making sure they're noticed in the community, and that's really, really good for the Comets. So good luck to the ladies this week. Go out there, perform, do your thing, and we're cheering for you from back home.
That we are.
Now the Crusaders will be kicking off. Let's see, it's our first time to see Damien down here returning. Expect a big kick, man, with the wind behind him. See, that's Trevor at the up back on the left side. I can't see that it's on the right side. And the ball has been blown over. The wind has picked up.
That tells you right there how the wind is.
And we are in Oklahoma Oklahoma. They need more trees around here, but that's okay.
This is a very open field for all y'all who cannot see.
Yes. It's really a cool place. I kind of like the setup. A little bit tight on the bleachers, but it's a cool place.
And the ball has fallen down again by the wind.
Number 15 is now going to hold the ball. So this will be like a field goal try from 40, but not worth any points.
Let's see if the third time's the charm.
You might need to get a stickier ball. I don't know if that's possible. So third time, and the kick is off. And it looks like Damien's going to field it in the end zone. He's going to set back and take a touchback.
He wanted to take that one back.
Yeah.
He wanted to.
Smart move to just kind of sit in there and take good field possession. Now we need one of the old school Comet football extremely long drives right here.
Exactly.
We need a 10-play, 15-play drive. Just take the whole rest of the half, score touchdown, and
don't
get
let
the
the
ball
Crusaders
back.
get the ball back going that way, because obviously that's where they want to be.
And if we were to write a script, that's how we would want it.
Exactly. Too bad we don't get paid that much.
Look for the Crusaders to put 8 in the box right here and just all-out blitz a few times. And I'm anxious to see if the Comets will look at possibly going more outside run here. Pistol formation, 2 deep.
And
that's a good, we missed his hole, but that's all right. He got outside. That's a good little run for Trevor. If he cuts that up a little bit earlier, he's got that gap right at the hash, basically.
He had a pulling guard right there.
Yes. Who was the pulling guard on that? Was that Diego pulling right there?
It was Rafi, I believe.
That was Rafi pulling? Okay, yeah. And that's really good lead blocking. If he doesn't get out there, then that's a tackle for a loss, and we don't need those. Got to get another good run right here. Let that clock run. Play at our pace.
No need to be in a hurry. We're still up a touchdown with 10 minutes left in the second quarter.
Jake Wright about to get it. Little short yardage situation. Jake gets a good run. Good push up front. Can't bring him down. That's chugging legs. That is a solid man running right there. Great run for a first down by Jake Wright. Good to see him getting out there and getting some flow going. First 3 games, Jake it didn't feel like he had his legs all the way under him yet. And, he had that injury last year and recovered from it strong. And defensively, he's running free and going and just tackling anybody in his sights. Now we need to see him continue to get his legs chugging and rolling and just kind of beat up on these guys as he's running the football. And if you can continue to do that, you're going to see more and more holes open up for him and Trevor and Graydon.
Exactly.
Jake's still in there, shotgun. 2 right, 1 left. Hand off to Jake. Nope, keeper by Graydon. He's got the corner if he can get there. Nice little stiff arm. He's on his feet still. Wow. What a great run, man. What a great run. I'm telling you, if he gets off of that stiff arm a little bit cleaner, he's housing that one.
You can tell that he kind of actually slowed down too stiff from the guy. Graydon loves contact.
Oh, yeah, dude. We are not shy of contact at the Hinton Comets. I can promise you that. Really a really good block out here on that last play, too, by a receiver. I believe that was Xander on that last one. Kind of tight right situation right there. You got Trevor back in the backfield again. Hand off to Trevor. Leading is Jake. Colton with a good lead block. Trevor hunts through, and he is gone. If he can outrun number 3, that's another touchdown for the Comets. And he's in there. That's 3 for the Comets. That is a great touchdown run and a great set of blocks by the receivers.
A great play by the Hinton Comets.
And it is awesome, man. That is great. It doesn't get much better than that. I'm telling you. Trevor with an athletic hurdle of 2 guys. I mean, just wild mans it through those 2 guys and gets over the top of them all the way to the house. And when he's on the outside, Derek, there's no catching that man. If you can find a guy faster than him, I am in.
That's Trevor's second 45-plus yard touchdown on the night.
Oh, and a keep by, is that Graydon? Kept it to the house for 2. He read the blitz, or really the guy getting through, and he looked at Deuce and he's like, Deuce, you're not going to get this out. Let me pull this and get to the house for a 2-point conversion. And the Comets are now up 22-7. We'll see how important that is later, because that's a big extra point right there, I'm telling you. Huge for the Comets right there. So let's break this down. We've got 3 touchdowns. We haven't thrown the ball once. Okay, we haven't thrown the ball once. 3 touchdowns.
Haven't needed to throw the ball.
Haven't needed to until the Crusaders prove that they can stop us. Why throw the ball? Why throw the ball? That's a chance of a turnover. Just keep to the script. Run them over. Keep on them. Comets are up 22-7. Another important possession where we got to get a stop right here, though. We get a stop right here and another score. You make it a 3-possession game. Big difference in a 2-possession and 3-possession.
And something that impressed me on that last touchdown run right there was actually the way it started. Diego was actually pulling and had to hurdle over a defender on the ground to create
to get out there
block.
and create that, yeah. Colton Helms had the edge really blocked out really well. You know, a lot of people, Derek, anymore in football will spread it out, and they want to spread it out so they can allow their runners to have more space. We compact it, and then our receivers get the outside leverage, and they just drive people towards the middle of the field, and then Trevor's or Graydon or Jake is able to get to the outside, bust it to the house, and just an impressive job by the Comets O-line and receivers blocking so far today. And, hey, like you said earlier, all underclassmen. We get all of them back next year.
Exactly. That's a big thing. And it's so awesome having those skill guys on the outside that can block.
Goodness sakes, yes.
Most wide receivers nowadays, they're used to running routes, but these boys, they love to block.
We love contact. We're here to hit you. While we got some time between possessions, let's talk about the Lady Comets softball team today. You know, they battled hard this weekend, had an amazing season, won, 20 or more games.
Champions.
Yes, district champions. Got to host regional. Didn't turn out the way they wanted it, but really went out and battled all day yesterday and all day today. Kind of a hot, windy day today. Really, defensively, they did really well. They just couldn't quite score the runs we needed to get the wins the last 2 days, but really a great season for the Lady Comets and for Coach Homan and Coach Martinez. Just a really great job by them of putting us in positions to win games, and it's the way it rolls sometimes. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't, and a bright future ahead. Got a couple seniors graduating.
2 seniors, Hannah Devini and
Demi Dallenberg and Hannah Devini, 2 really good girls, really great leaders for our Comet team. We're looking for a few other ones to take the leadership next year and continue to build, and we'll see what happens in Lady Comet basketball and Lady Comet slow pitch. Back to the football game. Deuce is going to boot one again into the wind, keeps a lower trajectory. And, guy fumbles it a little bit, bobbles it. And we make a decent open field tackle. I believe that's at like a 35-36. So that's a little bit better field possession for the Crusaders than what they've had. So tell me what you're thinking right here defensively, Coach Martinez. We're up 15 points, 9 minutes left in the first half. We get the ball after half. So what's your plan right here? Obviously to get a stop, but with what they've been doing, what do you think we should do here?
Honestly, I kind of see CHA going for more pass attack offense right here, being down. Scores about right there.
That one's in the ground.
Yep. Bad snap, high snap.
Yeah.
Quarterback has to run back and retrieve that ball, and got it off, luckily for him.
I see Coach Potter. He's throwing a lot of hand signals at his defensive backfield, Colton and Trevor and Clifton, and then Damien on the far side. And he's talking about, who's going to cover the flats and who's going to cover the deep quarters. And when we get that all settled, man, I'm telling you, these guys are going to struggle to score on us. There's a little stop right there. Great tackling. And another flag. I believe it's on the Crusaders this time. Yep, and they're all arguing with each other, possibly. Maybe it's on the Comets. We're going to bring them together and talk. It sounds like there was a little bit of hustle and bustle between the D-line and the O-line, which, those guys are battling the whole game. You're going to get things like that. Coach Potter is speaking with these guys, and I think we're going to – the guy's telling, hey, talk to your guy, tell him to stop talking and calm down. We're going to get a sub right here, possibly. Yep, we're going to get a sub. Derek Pratt is going to sub in at the defensive tackle position.
And we're still currently waiting on the call by the refs on the field.
Yeah, I wonder if it's an offsetting situation where there's penalties on both sides. but nobody's moving.
No one's really sure what's going on besides the refs.
Maybe they're going to see if he wants to accept or decline. I don't see why you would decline in this situation. Offsetting penalties, possibly.
I did not see what happened. So
Yeah. Personal foul on both sides. They will offset each other. And I believe Jacob Bonnywell has been ejected from the game. I might be wrong. So we'll look to see Derek Pratt step into that defensive tackle position where Bonnywell was playing. And, we talked about the depth earlier, and we'll just have to see if the Comets can find some depth somewhere, get somebody in on the line that can kind of step in.
Bonnywell's a big piece to this, both offense and defense.
Yes,
offense being the center.
And so we will have to see who will throw in at the center position. Right now, the key is to get a stop.
And they're throwing it and brought down.
Tunnel screen. That's a pretty good stop for them, keeping them under 7-6 yards. Deuce makes tackle right there.
Tackle, 2-yard gain.
So the adjustment that Coach Potter has made, he has put the DBs on the outside leverage, forcing them to go inside to our middle linebackers, or our linebackers as far as Crease and Jake and Deuce, and those are your steady guys making tackles, and that's what you're looking for. Looks like Oakley is over here preparing to do some snapping and stuff like that. Maybe he'll kind of take over that center position.
Oakley does have some snapping experience from his junior days.
Yes, Oakley's got a big future ahead of him, man. Guy that works hard in the weight room and things like that.
And it looks like a timeout was called.
Timeout, I believe, by the Crusaders, I'm sure. 3rd and 8 situation. They're calling timeout to kind of figure out what their play coming in is going to be.
I think both teams are trying to figure out what to do now after that penalty.
A lot of commotion on that play. Really, though, they go jet screen right there. Or not jet screen, slip screen right there. And we're able to tunnel screen, whatever you want to call it. It's a screen for the wide receiver. Some would call it a smoke screen. Anyway, we are confused by the screen, I can promise you. And able to get that stop right there. So the Comets are back out here on defense. The Crusaders coming back out on offense. They're going to go back to their 2-by-1 look, I'm sure. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left, or against the boundary, one of the two. In the pistol formation, 2 wide right, 1 wide left.
14's in the backfield.
Yes.
Someone we need to keep an eye on, obviously. Had a couple of good runs tonight.
Coach Potter's talking with the white hat to kind of see exactly what's going on with the Bonnywell situation and see where we're at and kind of what everything's going on. Good job by Coach Potter, just getting out there, getting clarification, and during a timeout's the best time to do it, and making sure we understand completely and keeping everybody under control, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, great move by him.
All right, 14 is back out in the pistol. Look for a quarterback keeper here.
Jake up the middle.
Oh, man, we hit the wrong guy. Quarterback's got it.
And let it have it bounced by Damian Gomez right there on a pretty nice gain on 3rd down. 1st down for the Crusaders now. Jake made the right play, just hit the wrong guy.
And the clock did not run that last play, so hopefully they run the clock now. It was 8:04 when all the commotion happened, and it's still 8:04, and that's a play and a half away.
Someone said that's some home field advantage for the Crusaders.
I don't know if there's an advantage to it or not, other than the fact that we're going to be here a little bit longer, which is fine. It's a beautiful night. That's a hold. That's got to be a hold. No,
and a great hit by Jake.
Absolutely upends that guy. I'm telling you, the Crusaders are not going to enjoy getting hit by that guy, and he is a battering ram right now.
That's coming in hot.
Yes, that's 3 huge hits by Jake Wright. He is ready to lay the wood on somebody tonight, and we need more Comets to get that mentality going and just start hitting people. Get in that backfield. Keep getting penetration through the backfield. Don't let that quarterback get his feet set and drop him down a couple times. Keep the running back in front of us, and we're all right. 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. We got to have another short gain right here or tackle for a loss. We got tight coverage on both sides. Deuce is going to blitz on the jet sweep. Bo does a good job. Yes, Bo Brookshire with a huge tackle. That is how you do it right there, as a defensive end, getting his feet set, seeing the jet sweep coming, running him down, making a tackle. That's an athletic play by Bo. Great job by the Comets.
Man, I'll tell you what, Pete, ever since Bonniewell got ejected, it looks like these Comets have just turned up a notch.
Yes, we've turned up the intensity a little bit, and the Crusaders kind of had some flow going, but now we've kind of turned the flow back. If we can get one more short tackle right here, make them punt, we're in business, man.
3rd and 12 for the Crusaders, and they're
out route. They're going deep. Come on, Trevor, make a play.
Can make it in.
Oh, get a face mask in there. That's all right. Good defense by Trevor.
Great read by Trevor right there.
Great stop for the Comets. You're going to get a punt coming right here.
That was a pretty nice thrown ball right there for that quarterback.
Pretty well thrown ball. I think if he gets rid of it maybe a little bit earlier and more outside, it gives his receiver more of a chance. But Trevor being so athletic, and great closing speed. If you leave a ball up in the air like that, Trevor's going to do a good job of trying to go get it. And that's what the Comets need. Ooh, about had a block right there. That one's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Great kick, but a little bit too great. Great for the Crusaders, but better for the Comets.
Hey, we're going to kick it into with that win.
Yes, that's going to help him a lot. So look for the Comets to stay super basic, super simple right here.
I imagine they hand this ball off a few times.
Yes, but reason being, you lose a lineman, you have to move somebody to that spot. Do you move somebody from another spot? You've got all these changing puzzle pieces, That's what these coaches are paid to do.
Tries to figure out right here with the absence of a key player.
Yes.
And it
looks like Bo is maybe moving to center. No.
Yep.
Is that Bo Brookshire at center? Bo's got some experience at center. After that big play, we'll see how he can handle this. Good, nice. I like that.
Snap.
Oh, man. I tell you, if he gets out just a little bit quicker, Diego is coming in hot on that pole, dude. He is coming through there, and he's hitting people, man. If he busts that hole a little bit quicker, that might be a house call right there for Graydon.
It looks like the Crusaders knew what was coming there, and they walked down a few of their safeties and are really just crowding the line right there on that last play.
And we talked about, bringing 8 in the box. That's okay. Bring 8 in the box. If you're going to give us 3 or 4 yards a pop, we'll take first downs all day and run the clock.
Exactly. So that's a big benefit we have right now. We're up by 2 scores, so we can run the clock down.
And we get the ball after half.
Yeah.
The old Belichick. And another short gain for the Comets.
And that's just another 40 seconds that we're going to be able to take off the clock right here.
Yes. Take our time. 3rd down and 11. Get a good gain right here. See what you get on 4th down.
Make it easier for your punter right here.
Yes. I would look to see Trevor get a handoff right here. You've got a 2-score lead. You know what I'm saying? You've got a great kicker in Deuce. Look for possibly like one of those jet sweeps to Trevor. Now he's a little bit too far out. You might see a pass right here by the Comets, or we're spreading them out to get those safeties away.
Like Graydon run it.
Yep.
And exactly that.
It's all right. That's all right.
Hey, the ball a little bit.
Out of 4 possessions, it took them 3 of those to stop us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, like I say, we're sitting all right. Get a good snap and a good punt right here. We're right where we need to be. And I told you that 22, that 2-point conversion that we got earlier might be a little important. These situations, when it tightens up, it can help you out a lot, man.
And then we'll see what Deuce has right here in store for us with the win against them.
I can see Deuce punting it to this left side over here, kind of where the 50's at. You're going to get a punt block, so he's got to be able to move on the run. Maybe a rugby kick right here, possibly. They are sending everybody in right here. Good timeout by Coach Potter.
Time was running down right there.
Avoiding the
delayed game
violation. I'm trying to figure out what's going on, and they'll get it all figured out.
And right now we're playing a really good game. That possession we didn't really get it going as well, but for the majority of the game we've been doing what we wanted on offense.
Yes. We've been kind of controlling the pace on offense outside of that last possession, like you said. And really all that is just getting our blocking assignments figured out now. And that's a second half adjustment that the Comets will have to make. Is a receiver now picking up the safety opposed to the linebacker? Where are we crack back into? Which linemen are linemen getting, you see more bodies up there. It's like, man, who do I go block? And that's something that we'll be able to see at half and make adjustments with. Man, important thing right here, get this punt off.
Yep, get it off cleanly.
Yes, get some field position going our way.
Good snap.
Good job by Deuce right there. Kept it
nice
low.
Line.
We'll take that all
day.
Goes out of
bounds at the 48-yard line.
Yes. Very, very good job. Come on, defense. We need a big stop right here. Coach Wofford's talking them up, getting them ready to roll.
That was a good little timeout right there as well. Gets our defensive players rested.
Yes.
They play both ways, and that was, now that they're fully rested, we can see them go at it.
If we finish this possession right here defensively and get it back and go into the half with a 2-touchdown lead, you can't ask for a better position, I'm telling you.
Exactly.
With kind of the happenings that we've had and
And then getting the ball back to begin the second half also.
It's huge.
Huge advantage for the Comets.
No quick scores right here. Keep them in front, make tackles. Pistol formation.
Looks like they're passing it.
And he drops it. Man, I tell you. The quarterback is really doing a good job of getting it out, but they're not always in the best position to make the catch. They're maybe at the knee or at the other knee or below that. He needs to get them a little bit higher. If he gets them higher and they start catching those passes and with some open field, we might be in a little bit of trouble. So look to see possibly the Comets tighten up a little bit.
Yeah. Comets are playing far off right now.
Yes,
on that inside receiver.
On the inside receiver. In this situation, though, they're living with that and not giving up.
Let it happen in same exact play.
And then we're going to make a tackle.
Time.
Just make a tackle. There you go. Make a tackle.
He's short of that first down marker.
That clock's going to run. Look for some hurry up from the Crusaders right here, possibly. It is a first down.
It is a first down.
Won't run yet. It's a pretty generous spot.
Very generous.
We're going to get those same looks later, too. Find number 4. They're looking to hit him. Our linebacker might look to slide
that gap
a little bit, close that gap. But you got to play the run first with Big 14 back there.
That snap. It's in the backfield, boys. What we did is he's going to throw it.
Make a tackle.
We got to make an open field tackle.
Touchdown saving tackle by Graydon. I'm telling you, dude. We have the long snap, and you think, we got him. And then we get him tackled, wrap up, not completely. He fumbles the ball in his hands on his way out, and I'm thinking, uh-oh, loose ball on the ground, let's go get it. Manages to keep it, breaks another tackle. A really nice catch and run by number 4 for the Crusaders right there.
Good tackle right there by Graydon DeVinny. Save the touchdown.
Bend, don't break. Bend, don't break right
Looks
here.
like they are on the 10-yard line. First and goal situation.
Possibly a heavy dose for number 14 right here. Got a new substitution, number 15 over here on the side.
Looks like number 4 came out of the game after that long run.
Yeah, Damien's on his own on the left side. Look for maybe something going there. 14 with the handoff. We got him stopped. Get him down. Get him down. Great job by the Comets. I'm anxious to see what these receivers can do when we're pressed up tight on them. Look for maybe a quarterback keeper right here, faking to the running back, and he gets a little quarterback option read.
Our corners right now, our DBs are currently pressing the wide receivers.
Yes. They might look to go fade route over Damien, but I trust in Damien's athleticism. I'm okay with that if they want to give that a try, you know what I'm saying?
Me too. Damien can jump. And they're taking their time right here.
Second and goal from the 10. Got to stay strong right here.
We're about to reach the 2-minute mark of the second quarter.
Quarterback keeper.
And out to the flat. And a great
tackle by Graydon DeVinny. Talk about closing the gap, man. It's funny. They get that pass completed, and I'm looking at Coach Wofford, our D coordinator down here, and he's grabbing his head saying, where it was, make a play. And then here comes Graydon out of nowhere, dude, like a shot out of the cannon, and go gets him, man. Wow. Great tackle. 3rd and 12. Huge play right here. You can't let him get any closer. Make it harder for them to get that fourth down decision made.
That was a good offensive play right there for the Crusaders to find that flat.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, we just made a heck of a play on it. 15 in motion. Big third down. Snap, one snap.
Pass over the middle.
Oh, he's wide open.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
It over the middle.
He dropped the touchdown pass.
I'm not sure who missed the coverage right there. But goodness sakes, I hope we don't give up a seam route up the middle like that later.
Hopefully not. Yeah, you can see
Greg guys laying over. Graydon and Rodman, they're all looking at each other, and I don't think anybody knows.
Nope.
Another halftime thing we can make right there.
But hey, we got the stop.
Yes, look at the field goal unit
Fourth
coming
down
out.
now.
Did you see number 4 get back out there? I'm telling you, that hit that he took from Graydon might have shook him up a little bit. I didn't see number 4 back on the field after that. The Crusaders are having problems getting their personnel out there.
Their kicker is known to be able to kick some long field goals, so I doubt
We almost blocked it, and that field goal is no good for the Comets.
No good.
For the Crusaders, and the Comets with a huge stop on fourth down, man. Just a
stop
huge
right there.
turnover on downs.
A minute and 15 seconds left in the half, and we get the ball back.
What a turn of events. We talked about bend, don't break. We bent a little bit too much and getting one up the seam, but we got lucky. They dropped a pass. This is high school football. Mistakes happen. Capitalize off that mistake next time and know where they're at. So the Comets get the ball back, up 2 scores. Ball after the half, they're going to get it back with a minute and 14. You've got to get a first down right here so you don't have to give the ball back to the Crusaders. It seems easy, but at the high school level it's not. You've got to go get positive yardage here when they know you're going to run. No reason to pass right here. Into the wind. Just run the football and get a 2-touchdown
Make them use a timeout if they want to.
Yes.
Run that clock down.
Protect the football. Protect the football.
We've seen Trevor break some runs already today. Maybe he can break another one.
I think you're going to see a
bunch formation and exact. Ooh.
So that was a bunch, like you said, and we brought Trevor really up for an outside run, so it'd be off tackle to the right, off tight end. Timeout by the Crusaders. Obviously, you're going to see them call a timeout so they can try and get the ball back.
They want that ball back.
Yeah. If they do get the ball back, they're looking at 30 seconds possibly, with the ball. Not a lot they can do if we get them pinned deep again with the punt by Deuce, but I'd really just like to see us get about rip off about a 7-8 yard run right here.
Get a positive gain.
Yes, positive gain right here. And make your third down conversion easier.
Hopefully on third down, if they get close at third down in range, we can just get it right in there and not have to punt.
Yes.
Looks like the Comets are coming back out on offense now. Ready for this second and long.
Are we on the 17? Is that what that says up there? We're on the 17-yard line. You'd really like to get out to about the 22 right here. Gives you more space for your punts or third down situation.
Who's that in the backfield?
Trevor in the backfield with Graydon. Trevor will lead for Graydon.
And
Graydon bounces it out, spins it off a tackle. He's out to about the 25-yard line. Great gain. I mean, that's exactly what you're looking for.
Third and manageable now.
Yes, very manageable for the Comets now. We'll see if – I don't think you'll see the Crusaders call a timeout.
No.
I think they're going to be okay with
letting the
clock run, and then after this next play, they'll kill it on this next play.
Try to get the ball back with about less than 10 seconds.
Look for the Comets to let it roll all the way to about 1 second, and then maybe call a timeout. We'll see, though. Looks like we're going to go ahead and snap it late in the count. I like that. Here comes the snap to Graydon, quarterback keeper. Nice, solid
run. Maybe a first down. Maybe a little short, actually.
2 yards short, probably.
And there's 3 timeout called by Christian Heritage with 2 seconds left on the clock.
I'm not quite sure about that. I mean, if I'm the Comets, I'm just going to snap it.
Snap it, hold it,
take a knee. Take a knee. I mean, at least run a little bit, or, I mean.
No need to risk it in your own.
Yeah, in your own territory. I mean, even if we go under center and fumble it, we're we're still going to be
gonna
right on
take 2
top of
seconds.
it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take 2 seconds, and
We're still going to have the ball.
so I would definitely go under center right here. We'll see shotgun or under center, one of the two, obviously. Keep it in Graydon's hands. No need to even worry about fumbling a handoff. Just take it straight downhill, get down, call it a day. Now, if I was playing Madden, I'm probably going fake handoff and throwing it over the top. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Video game and real life, two different things right here. We are real life comic football. We'll seam right up the middle, you know what I'm saying? But right here, you're definitely probably going to see Comets go ahead and just...
I don't think Coach Burns taking a
play
out of your playbook right now, Pete.
No. You're going to see a snap, and he's going to just go down.
Okay.
Great job, great job.
Takes it to the half, and by a score of 22, your Hinton Comets, and then CHA 7.
15-point lead for the Comets going into the second half. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. We're going to hit the 20-minute break right here, and we'll be back in a little bit with a little second half preview. Your Comets, as Derek said, lead 22-7. They will get the ball back after half, and a great first half of district play for the Comets. And you're listening on HintonComets.tv.
Over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
2 words, cashback. 2 more words, you're welcome. Remember that jar in your dresser where you would throw your loose change at the end of the day? Then occasionally, you take the jar to the bank to have it counted and enjoy a bit of a surprise to find there is more in there than you thought. That's Square One Banking, the account with a virtual money jar, and it's offered exclusively by Legacy Bank.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Second down and 13 now.
All right, we had a little sound situation. We're back on, though. Mr. Allen came in and fixed it for us. We're halfway through the third. Comets are backed up at their own 6-yard line, 2nd and 13. They've had 2 big stops so far. Thankfully, if somebody in the stands gave us a good look out, they're like, hey, we need some sound, and now we've got sound, so it's been all right. Jake Wright with the handoff from Graydon to Vinny.
Like you got a short gain right there on 2nd and 13 to make it 3rd and 10, I believe.
Tackled by Brody Fisher and Slade Snyder.
Third and 11 right here from the Comets' own, looks like, 8-yard line maybe? You want to see him get some positive yards right here.
Graydon's running for his life.
And his helmet comes off with a late hit.
That might be a late hit or a face mask. I mean, there's only one reason why your helmet's coming off.
Hopefully that's a
we need a first down, and we will take it. And that is...
You think Graydon have to come out of the game for that?
No, in that situation, he does not, because he is not the one that took it off, you know. I really wasn't sure if I was correct on that, but I guess I was. They ran it back in and got the play going and play clock rolling. That is a huge break for the Comets. Huge break for the Comets. We've been sitting back there for the whole quarter behind our own 20. Now we're out here at the 24. A couple positive gains right here. Get us out there out of that red zone.
Oh, bunch formation right here. Hand off to Trevor Rodman.
It's a good little run. Good little run. Keep going forward. Our lines got to pushing forward. We're going to get one busted off here in a second. Just be patient. Stick to our guns. I tell you, the pass, the routes that we ran, the post was open on that one, but Graydon just didn't have just a little bit more time, and he's able to get his feet set.
Scrambling there.
And really, it worked out. Yeah, it worked out for us, you know, with the penalty going our way.
And we just passed the 5.5-minute mark of the third quarter.
Yes, it's been a pretty quick third quarter. Yeah, the ball's been on this side since the kickoff.
And we have spread them out wide with Graydon the only one in the backfield now. Looks like we're going to pass.
Roll him out to the right.
Yep, and
he's going to catch the corner, and he's going to get a few positive yards right there. That's a good run, about a 6-yard run.
And you like seeing that from Graydon right there.
Say that again?
You like seeing that from Graydon right there. Sprint out, no one open.
Yes, nobody open. They're in man. So I mean, if you run them out deep and they all go, nobody stays home. You've got a chance to break the corner and get out there. You know.
Yep.
34-yard line. 3rd down and 5.
3rd down and 5. A manageable 3rd down for the Comets right here. See what formation we come out here with. Coach Potter's going to run it down to 1 second.
Yep.
Call a little timeout. I like it. Get a little strategy figured out, you know. And I tell you what this does, Coach Martinez, it makes the Crusaders think, man, they've rolled out 2 times now in the last possession, gone to pass. Are they going to pass or are they going to run right here? They're a team that's capable of getting 5 yards on a run, but can we stop the pass and the run at the same time? And that's a hard thing for a defense to do in this situation. 3rd and 5 is really kind of like 3rd and 2 in the pros. You know what I'm saying? 3rd and 5 is really manageable for a running team like the Comets. And we're really in a pretty good position for the Comets right here. If they get another first down right here, you run off some more time. and continue to keep the ball in our hands.
Just like you said, we've shown the pass these past couple of plays, and it's probably going to widen up our gaps on the inside for our running backs, hopefully. Go with a little play action maybe, or another sprint out that way, and then Graydon keeps it again for another gain.
See where Trevor lines up here. If you see Trevor line up on a slot, look for that jet sweep action and possibly maybe throw a swing pass to him on the jet sweep. But it looks like he's in the backfield. Maybe a screen situation here. We'll see what happens. Might be handing it off too.
Keeps it.
Play action like he's. It's a face mask, and that's a 15-yarder for the Comets.
Second time this half that we're going to get a.
We'll take the break any day. And I'm going to be honest with you. If he doesn't grab his face mask, Graydon's breaking that tackle, and he's got his eyes upfield looking for a pass right there. I promise you that works out in our favor either way.
And we had a couple of guys open on that play actually downfield.
Yes. They brought a blitz.
Yep.
And at the high school level, man, it's hard to read blitzes. I'm watching football last night, and the 49ers are playing the Giants, and the Giants blitzed 85% of plays last night, and Purdy is just dropping it off for the 49ers to everybody. Is Graydon Brock Purdy? No. Okay. But he's Graydon DeVinny, and Graydon DeVinny can run, he can throw it a little bit, and he's going to get better and better over the years, seeing those blitzes and able to dump it off to guys and stuff like that. And that's something you got to watch film with too, and we haven't passed enough this year to have enough film to see reads and stuff like that. So another great first down for the Comets. Much needed. The clock's going to run.
Under 5 minutes now in the third quarter.
It's crazy. We talked about being on our side of the field. We have been on our side of the field most of the quarter, but we've had the ball most of the third quarter, you know what I'm saying? And if the ball's in your
out.
Yes, exactly.
We're
we'll
up
take
by
it.
2 scores.
Yeah.
We need to be in a rush.
Good snap. And there it is.
Great job right there.
Yes, great job by the lineman. I tell you, we've showed pass enough now that they're starting to back up a little bit. And, it's kind of like in basketball. You get the ball inside, you're able to get your outside shot going. Vice versa, you go outside to get it inside. And, nice little analogy right there. And that's kind of what you're looking at right here. I know that was only a 5-yard run right there, but that's huge, man. We haven't gained more than 4 or 5 on a run in this half.
Yeah, for this half, that's a big gain.
Hey, I will say, dude, the Crusaders are not afraid to hit you.
No.
They've hit pretty hard tonight.
In hot. Those linebackers,
yes.
Those safeties drop down. They know how to attack the football.
Bunch formation to Trevor. We're going to go weak side run. He's got a seam. He breaks one. If he breaks another, he's housing it. And a great open field tackle by number 4.
Right there by number 4. Number 4 again.
Without number 4, the Crusaders might be in trouble tonight because he's made 2 really big tackles. He's made a lot of catches and runs for him. He's got a touchdown run, I believe. But great weak side run. We've gone strong. We line up 8 guys going right.
And Trevor.
And here comes Coach Potter with the counter play to the left.
Trevor finds the hole.
Finds the hole and runs right through it. Just a great play call by Coach Potter. We'll see what we've got now on first down.
Now we're in the Crusader territory for the first time.
To Crusader territory.
Half.
Just a quarterback keeper.
And those linemen got there.
Yeah. Nice wrap up by the Crusaders right there for a tackle. I believe we got back to the line of scrimmage though. Graydon's so downhill. It's so hard to tackle him for a loss. So you're going to be looking at a 2nd 10, 2nd 11, 2nd 9 situation. Positive yards are good in this situation. Clock's been run down all the way to 2:30 in the third quarter.
Time is just winding down.
Yep.
When you're up by 2 scores, you don't mind that.
Yes. We are perfectly fine winning this game with only scoring 22 points, I promise you. 2:35 left, snap to Graydon. Going to get a jet sweep situation of Trevor. Outside left side. Man.
Great job by Trevor right there to find that little gap that he had.
It's a really good run against the short field on this side, the boundary on this side. It's another counter situation. We've got this nice bunch formation going where we can keep it with Graydon to the right or bring Trevor to the left or even take Trevor to the right if we want. And both sides, you're running to your strength because on the right side, you've got your strength with all the numbers. On the left side, you got your big, strong lineman on that left side that as far as Teagan and Derek Pratt, that you're able to to run behind as well.
Exactly, and it's 3rd and 2 now, so you got 3 yards on that play, I believe.
Yep.
Making it very manageable. Under center, hand off to Jake Wright, spins.
Good spin, and I believe he's going to have it right there. I tell you, the Comets did a good job of getting lined up quick and kind of putting the Crusaders off balance, because the Crusaders were sitting there thinking, okay, strong here, strong here, strong here. We've been strong right so many times. We went strong left that time and had to switch everybody. We almost caught them off guard right there. 4th and 1. Get this thing to the first down. We're running it, no doubt, no question about it. Here comes the run for the Comets. Run past them, get another first down in the quarter with the ball in our hands. This is old school, mean football right here, baby. I love it. Hand off to Jake. Oh, we bobbled the snap. He picks it up.
And that's something.
Oh, goodness sakes.
4th down right there.
Right, Crusaders ball. That's okay. Hey, Crusaders ball, but look. We've taken away a whole quarter, and we're still up 2 scores, and they're back on their side of the field. We'll see if they want to try and score on us, because they haven't been able to do it all game. We've played really good defense. Get through this quarter without giving up a score right here, and you're able to get a little break. You got trips left right now. Trips left for the Crusaders. Get over there, get that covered. Coach Potter's hollering at him. Trevor bounces over there.
In the right position right now.
Yep.
Deuce is stepping out over there.
Watch for Craighead and this guy on the boundary. This tight end they've got right here is a nice little player. Ooh, bad snap.
Pratt is
Pratt's all
upfield.
over him.
Pass. In.
Oh,
so
almost
close.
Wow.
Derek Pratt in the backfield, helping the quarterback up currently. Got there in a hurry, Pete.
That quarterback just kind of had to get rid of it. You know, we almost had a pick over here on the other side. Deuce Tripp almost, right spot at the right time. Just a little bit over his head, but that's another break for the Comets right there. There's a lot of guys running deep right there. I think we had them pretty well covered, but we've got to get in the backfield right here with our D-line. Got to get in the backfield. Look for a handoff right here, something safe after that. Maybe some play action to 14. Our DB has got to stay solid right here.
Handoff to 14. Get
him tackled. That's a great job. Just a mess of Comets in on the tackle. Jake Wright with the tackle. I tell you, nobody reads the ball better than Jake Wright.
I believe that was Diego who wrapped him up at the line of scrimmage.
Yes.
3rd and 7 for the Crusaders right now. 40 seconds left in the third quarter.
40 seconds left in the
third.
third.
1 play left.
Yeah, if we get a stop right here, man, we'll be in the driver's seat for sure again. If we get the ball back, the 2 touchdown lead.
See, and it looks like CHA's come out in twins. Dropping back, and quarterback throws it to number 11 for the incomplete pass. He had pressure in his face.
So we're there, but we're not there, if that makes sense. We are all over that guy. We got 2 guys in that spot, but we've got to do a better job of attacking the pass, I feel like we were reacting instead of being proactive. We've got to be more proactive in that situation. If there's that deep ball thrown, we got to get a hand on it or go get contact on the receiver on the catch.
And CHA's quarterback's been doing a great job of getting that ball out.
That ball is tipped, and they're all looking for
roughing the kicker penalty.
Roughing the kicker, but he's got contact on the ball. If you got contact on the ball, there's no flag there. Derek Pratt, man, I'm telling you, off the end, he was just
back there again.
Yeah, he's got his ears pinned back, and somebody's saying go, and he's gone, man. That's a good job by Derek Pratt.
That's a freshman right there.
Yes, another freshman, and they're making big plays. And I'll tell you, another couple freshmen. Deuce, obviously, with the special teams we talk. But another freshman out there doing a good job is Damian Gomez has done a great job of covering number 18 on the outside. 11, big receiver for the Crusaders.
Has really shut him down.
Yes.
CHA wants to get that kid involved. He looks very athletic.
Going to get the bunch formation to the right again. We'll see if Trevor gets a look or if we're just going straight to Graydon. Here's Trevor on the left side again. Nice little 2-3 yard gain for Trevor. Securing the ball. It's a good job by him.
CHA looks like they were trying to rip it out right there at the end of that play.
And you're going to see more and more of that as the game goes, of CHA trying to create turnovers. Part of us running the whole time is that we don't throw, so it's it's hard to get that pick. That's the end of the third quarter. The Comets still standing strong, 22-7. And we'll get a quick break right here on HintonComets.tv.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
We're back here on Hinton Comets TV. A great first 3 quarters for the Comets. No scores in the third quarter. You know, a lot of times you see teams come out from halftime and they're ready to go.
Yep. They make an adjustment at halftime. And
Yes, I think both teams make great adjustments. And
quarterback keeper by Graydon, and he might.
Speaking of no scores, we're going to break one right here.
Yep, and he might be gone.
20, 15.
There he goes. Touchdown. Comets.
The junior Graydon Divinity with a great run.
Way to start off the fourth quarter.
And that's how you start off the fourth with a 3-touchdown lead. I'm looking down here at the Comets, and they're hollering 2. We're going to go try and get 2 points right here and make it a 3-possession game.
As they should. And that is our third touchdown, and I have 40-plus on the ground.
I'm telling you, just being able to break that long run. Jump plays are huge for this offense as much as we run it, man.
Great and Trevor.
Dude, I mean, how many tackles have we broken tonight? I bet we've broken 20 to 30 tackles tonight. Just great execution up front. Our receivers once again are out there blocking. And when you get Graydon and Trevor out there on the sides, it's hard to stop, man. You got Jake back there with Trevor or with Graydon.
Looks like we're passing.
Pass.
Jake,
Two-point
2 points,
good. And that is the first completion in a couple weeks, and we'll take it for 2 points.
Great route by Jake out of the backfield right there.
Kind of an H-back type route where he's in that halfback position. He comes out, nice little out route. Great pass on the money by Graydon Divinity. Good job by the line up front, giving us time. And your Comets are now 30-7, leading by 23 to start the fourth quarter.
Great opening fourth quarter for the Hinton Comets right there. Whatever Coach Potter sets in that little intermission paid off.
Yes. So there's the first points of the second half. And let's just hope that the fourth quarter goes as quick as the third quarter did. That means we're running the ball and they're not stopping us and the clock's running. And
that clock ran the entire time.
Yes. I'm telling you, the Comets are looking really good right now. You know, they're 4-0 right now, and now we're up 23 in this game. Finish this game out, get to that 5-0, man.
Be a great way to start off the district play.
Oh, my goodness, dude. A lot of momentum going right now. You know, everything's kind of clicking together. A great game plan, by the way.
This is a good CHA team, too.
Yes,
they know how to play football.
CHA team. You know, this team was second, third in the district last year in a very difficult district. And nobody knew what was going to happen this year, you know.
And a
then
kick
here
by
comes
Deuce.
Tripp.
Another touchback.
Deep touchback. Something to look at. They are going into the wind the rest of this quarter.
Takes away their passing game a little bit for the most part. They've been really good at passing the ball when it was going with the wind. And in the first quarter, when we saw them going this way, they did not do the best job of getting the ball in the air. They tried to stick it in the ground, and the Comets were stopping them quite often.
You're going to see a lot of tunnel screen action right here, I think, and quick slants and outs and short passes.
Yep.
They're going 4 wide. This is the first time, really, we've seen 4 wide all year. They're in that pistol-type formation. We've got to get matched up. Quick pass right here to number 3. Come over here and make a tackle. Make a tackle. Make a tackle.
Good tackle by Clifton Cricket right there.
That's a really well-designed play, and the receiver over here, number 11, threw 2 or 3 really good blocks. Number 3 did a good job of getting to the outside. We've got to shut down the outside. Shut down the outside. I tell you, you get into this kind of crunch time situation in this fourth quarter, how tough are we?
Yep.
I think we're super tough, but I don't know how tough we are now. We'll see what happens.
And you called it by them going to the quick pass game. And once again, the exact same thing.
Damian
Damian Gomez reads it.
Wow, Damian Gomez with a great job of going to tackle. He sheds the block from number 11. You know, we talked about our line shedding the block and getting in there. He sheds the block from the receiver, reads the quick pass to the right. He said, I've seen enough of this tonight. I'm going to go stick him, hits him in the chest, puts him down. Great tackle by Damian Gomez right there.
You'd love seeing that from a corner out there wide.
Another one of those freshmen we were talking about. You know, a good core of freshmen coming through, good core of seniors, and then some guys mixed in the middle, juniors and sophomores. Just a good Comet team right now. We got to get bounce right here. Motion to the left. Yep. Colton's communicating over there to Damian. Damian's picked one of them up.
And
slant on the inside. They went to the outside 7 route. And that's a good completion for them.
Number 11 with the catch.
Yes.
Looks like he's a tall kid, too.
Yes, I've seen number 11 on the basketball court, actually. He's a nice little scorer. He kind of plays 3 guard for him. And he's a nice scorer for them, can shoot it. CHA's got a really good basketball team. And I knew when we came out today that we would see some of their skill guys and what they can do.
And looks like CHA's going a little hurry right here.
Yep, hurry offense. They're trying to get set. Snap.
Another quick pass
play there. Good job by Craig. Incomplete pass. They're going to start spreading it out, man. But with the wind blowing like it is, they're not going to be able to throw a lot of deep passes. That was a really good pass he made earlier to number 11 on that corner. Look for similar routes like that. Nothing higher than 10 to 15. So it's so important for the Comets to tackle. We got a 4th and 2 situation right here. The Crusaders have to get a first down right here. If they don't get a first down, they can't afford to give the ball back to the Comets. They give the ball back to the Comets, we're going to run the clock. So the Crusaders are going to have something drawn up right here. We need to be ready. Stay at home, make a good tackle right here.
Yep. Let's see what they come out and try to do right here. Looks like they have a tight end over here. Play blown dead before they snap. Let's see what the call is.
Hopefully a false start, which would be the first one of the night, by the way. But it's looking like
delay of
game. We'll take it. The two of us and Mr. Allen were so locked into the play we weren't paying attention to the play clock, and that's on us. So we'll take a delay of game. 4th and 7. Know where the sticks are. The Comets have to know where the sticks are right here. Look for them.
They might be
they're going to punt. They're going to punt. Okay.
Unless it's a
Here
fake.
comes the punt.
Regular punt.
Let it go.
One's back for the Comets.
Not need to go touch this football.
Stay away from it. No need to touch it.
We'll take that field position all day. Great stop for the Comets. The delay of game goes our way. I'm surprised they didn't try and go for it right there, but a lot of game left.
Yeah, and then being in Comet territory, obviously the short field.
Yeah. 4th and 2 to 4th and 7 is a big jump. So another huge stop for the Comets. They get a big break right there.
With 10 and a half minutes left, there's really no need to risk that.
Yes. You're going to get a heavy dose of Trevor Rodman, Jake Wright, and a really heavy dose of Graydon Domini. And I'm going to tell you something. We might, as the Comets, have to invest in an ice bath tomorrow because these guys that have been running the ball all night and these linemen that have been hitting people and the receivers that have been blocking are going to be some sore guys tomorrow. There's a snap to Graydon. Hand off to Trevor. Breaks one,
tackle.
Breaks 2, and gets spun down for a 9-yard gain.
Great run by Trevor right there.
And I'll tell you what was super important. You know, he come and you're going to get Deuce Tripp for a sub for Jake right here. Jake's looks like a helmet situation. Coach Miller's going to get him lined up with the helmet, getting it fixed. Deuce is going to come in there, and don't be surprised you see Deuce get a handoff right here. Deuce help block. Deuce does a good job of taking care of the football. I've seen him in a lot of junior high games. I've seen him playing. quarterback position and the running back position late in some of these games, and he does a really, really good job. He's a well-coached, well-versed freshman. See what we get right here out of him.
2nd and 2 right here.
Keeper.
Gets the first down.
First down.
Yep.
Huge first down right there. Huge first down. Run that clock. Comets are working diligently over here. That's a first down for the Comets. Working diligently to get Jake back in here. I tell you, we lose Bonniewell, and we talked about the importance of being able to stay fresh at the lineman position, and we've done a good job of that so far. And a lot of that has to do with continuing to run and get those first downs and take our time. That's why we're able to stay fresh. Here's another snap and handoff to Trevor. Trevor's getting to the corner, cuts it up. That's a pretty good cut right there by Trevor. Maybe cut a little bit earlier, but he cuts in, sticks his leg in the ground, gets there, gets that positive yardage.
And Jake Wright coming back in the game right now for Deuce.
And Deuce with some great rest right there for Jake. Good job out there blocking and understanding. And the best thing I love about these young guys, dude, we don't go off sides. We don't.
Very disciplined.
We're so disciplined as young guys, and that's so reassuring as a Comet fan to know that your kids are being coached to be disciplined, and they're disciplined on the field.
It's like they're in the bunch formation again.
Get a handoff to Trevor. Ooh, we've got blockers out in front. Trevor hits the corner. He's at the 30, cuts it up, and he's down at the 30-yard line. Inbounds, I believe, and the clock's going to continue to run. Great job by Trevor to stay inbounds and keep the clock running.
Yep.
Coach Potter's giving him a pat on the head right there, saying that's smart football by a senior that knows what he's doing. Great job by Trevor. 100%.
And the clock is now running after the ball has been set.
Did you see the blocking on that play?
Oh, 77.
That was Derek Pratt. Derek Pratt pulled from the left side to the right side and was hunting for people right there. Hunting for somebody to hit. And when you got a guy and multiple guys that are able to pull and do that stuff, those are mean dudes. And our line does a great job of doing that, and our runners do a great job of following. You're going to get a Comet timeout right here, give these guys a little bit of a break, stay fresh, and be able to finish this game off.
I'm telling you, defenses probably do not enjoy seeing our linemen pulling and right there in their face, specifically Derek Pratt, just like he did on that play.
Coach Potter and Coach Wofford and Coach Miller and Coach MacArthur and Coach Gaither have done a great job of designing this run game to where we can let our runners be successful. And it's not just a design and you're sitting there on the X's and O's. You have to train your guys to be able to do that. You have to drill them to where they know what they're doing and they're the correct steps. One false step by a lineman right there, and there's somebody blowing up the play, and the play might be dead, like you said. They do such a good job of handling that situation and executing together as a unit and finishing off plays, man. A really great showing tonight for the Comets so far.
And it's really nice to see right there, Trevor on that run, just seeing our seniors making big plays right there, being smart with the ball. It's always nice knowing you can trust them at the end of the game, having players you can trust. And now, speaking of another senior, Jake Wright takes the handoff up the middle and bullies some kids, actually.
I mean, there ain't another word for it, man. Jake gets the ball right there, and he sees 5 people standing there. He says, I don't care. Here I come. If you want to stop me, stop me. It don't matter.
I will carry you on my back.
For you, right? He looked like a big old truck going through a gate right there, man. A locked gate. That was just a Mack truck coming through there, man. He's just such a strong guy, and he runs the ball so hard, man.
They actually didn't bring him down on that play.
no, that was not the play. If they would have let that play keep going, he might have took about 10 or 12 guys into the end zone right there, man. You're looking at a guy that's more than likely going to be playing on Saturdays next year. Snap to DeVinny. Outside run to DeVinny. He gets to the corner. 15,
open room,
10.
And
there's flag on the play.
A flag at the end of
He's
that play.
going to be out at the 2-yard line, and there's a flag on the play. Came from the backside. That's more than likely going to be a block in the back. Yeah. Clipping, which they don't call anymore, a hold of some kind.
Yep, call on the comments right there. It's going to push us
some great
back from the
vision
spot.
right there by Graydon. he was able to see those blockers and find a seam. That's a really good run. That's 2 really good chunk plays in a row. I know we get the holding call, whatever. Yeah. Like I said earlier, you run enough, you're going to get holds. That's all there is to it.
I mean, if we want to see the bright side there, we're going to run the time down even more.
Correct.
I mean, the ball's in our hands.
Yeah, we're now down to 7 minutes.
23.
6:55 on the clock. We're up 30-7. And your defense has played so well tonight. Why put them in a bad position?
To this CHA team.
High octane CHA team, man.
Great performance by this Comet defense.
Pistol formation, 2x1. Hand off to Trevor. He cuts it up again. And really, to get any sort of positive gain on that was really, really good. He's able to break kind of shifty off of 2 tackles right there. And pretty good game for Trevor Rodman, man. I mean, he's got to be up there around 160, 170 yards from scrimmage.
A couple of touchdowns for the
Yeah, a couple
senior.
touchdowns. And Graydon's got to be up there in that 70, 80 range. I think Jake has ran for about 30 to 40 on not as many carries, but where he's efficient. He shines so much on the defensive end, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you got Jake back there with Graydon again. Look for a handoff to him. Bobbled snap. We keep it though.
Breaks a tackle
for about 5 yards.
A good gain on that play.
We're going to be looking at about a 3rd and
probably 4th and 1.
Or 4th and 1.
inches.
Sorry, yeah, it's going to. Oh nope. First down for the Comets.
And there's an injury on the field right now. CJ number 30 is on the.
Looks like a cramping situation.
Yep. I'll tell you what, Pete, our Comets, they have not been cramping as much as the other team.
That has a lot to do with our summer pride. We've talked about that in the past on these casts. And our program in the summer is just so really, really good. Our girls are in there early and they're working their tails off, and then our boys come in and they work their tails off. Then we have our junior high kids come in and they're working their tails off, and that's just part of like building this discipline that we talked about, this culture that we talked about that we're trying to get going at the Comet schools and at the Comet sports. And we've done a really, really good job of building that. I'm still new to it. I'm only in my 2nd year here. You're a guy that's been around Hinton for a long time. You left for a year and then come back. I know that we've talked about it, and you've seen a big, broad change in all of our sports, whether it's basketball, whether it's football, whether it's wrestling, whether it's track, whether it's baseball. And it's something that we're going to continue to build.
And the Comets have a first down at the 15, 16-yard line. And we will be more than happy to just let the time. We're passing. Passes the ball. And
touchdown to Clifton Craighead.
Great.
And that is an exclamation point for the Comets. Graydon drops back. They get penetration. He sheds one guy. Looks and throws like a Tim Tebow jump pass 20 yards. Not the most fundamental throw, but it's on point. Clifton goes and makes a great play, and the Comets are in the end zone again. Couldn't be happier for Graydon DeVinny and Clifton Craighead right there. Clifton, a guy that just works his tail off all the time, shows up to the summer all summer. And then we got another keeper by Graydon. Oh, and a tackle by the Crusaders right there. So a couple miscues on the special team side of things today, but that's all right. Those are things that you can work on throughout the week.
Yeah.
If you want to find a negative on the night, that might be one of them. That we've had a couple miscues on the special team side. Well, really just on extra points. And one time it worked out for 2 points, and then this time we didn't get it. So really, you don't lose any points in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Graydon is that 2 for 2 on the night for passes?
I believe so.
For 6 points and a 2, so that's 8 points off passes tonight. That's pretty awesome for the Comets. They're sitting 36-7, 5.5 left in the game, looking at becoming 5-0 in the district, or 5-0 on the season, 1-0 in the district. I mean, we're talking a long time since the Comets have been 5-0. And we were 6-4 last season, and we talk about all the guys we've graduated over the last few years. Great group of seniors we graduated last year. Year before that, the likes of Seth Spady and guys like that. And those guys helped pave the way for what we have now. And really, you think about when Coach Potter took over, he took what at that point was a Comet team that was at a losing season to now he's going to be 5-0 in 5 years, 5 short years.
Tremendous turnaround.
Tremendous turnaround. And we're doing all this in one of the toughest districts in 2A or in Class A. Next year we'll move up to that 2A ranks and we'll be more than ready to compete at that level. You know what I'm saying?
Deuce with a kick.
And that'll be a third touchback for the night. Third to fourth touchback. Just an amazing night for Deuce on the kicking end. An amazing night for the Comets defense so far. And an amazing night for the Comets offense. It's just been a great overall game for the Comets. You got 5.5. You got to close it out. You look down here, Coach Potter and all them are still coaching their tails off. Our boys are still well conditioned. Earlier, Bo Brookshire, whose name we said all night, ends up being on the field. We're trying to get subs in. He's sprinting off the field, not breathing hard at all.
And it looks like a timeout was called by the Hinton
Timeout by the Comets, and that's all right. We're trying to get some subs in and keep people fresh, and wanted to make sure we didn't give up any positive yards. You can afford to use those timeouts when you're up 30. You know what I'm saying?
And one thing to remember, playing these district games, the amount that you win or lose by is big because they go off of district points.
This makes this last possession important, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, they go off of points, and the reason why the Comets didn't get in last year was because of points. You know what I'm saying? And because of some head-to-head situations. So you got to win these games by as much as you can. I know that sounds crazy. You never want to just go run it up on somebody. But, like, when you have this big lead like this, you want to keep it at that. And above all, this is the least amount of points we've given up all year. If I'm maybe outside, I think we had one shutout in there, but we're looking at the least amount of points we've given up against a really good offense. This is huge for your defensive stats. I know I'm not really, we're not supposed to be stat guys, but like it's a huge confidence builder going into the next week.
Going into the bye week.
Yes, the bye week.
And then after that we have homecoming, I believe.
Yes.
Against Western
Ball
Heights.
is out, and that's that deep out route. They really like that deep out route to number 11.
Man, you just love going into a bye week 5-0 with a great win. Hopefully a great
on
win.
the road,
Tough environment.
You go back to back Carnegie and here on the road after a huge win against Hennessy at home. Kind of a revenge game in that week 3 matchup against Hennessy. And now you're sitting here looking at getting 5-0. Finish this game out, and we're going to be right where we need to be. Snap for number 8.
Ball, I believe
Ball is low. Oh, we wanted the catch. I don't know if I agree with that, but we're also 60 yards away, as we talked earlier, so that guy can see better than us.
And we're also 29 points ahead.
Yes, a nice completion for the Crusaders right there. The Comets are going to give up stuff in front of them. Like, we're okay with them making 12 plays to get down the field. The key is tackle.
Those big plays.
You can see Helms locked up with 18 over here, and then you got 14 over here as well. That might have been a false
out
start.
And
got the out routes covered. Oh, don't go
great defense right there by Colton Helms, tipping that ball away from number 4.
Sorry, I was back here watching the D lineman. We had a little bit of a late hit on the quarterback.
72, Crease Douglas with the jersey change.
Oh, Crease with the jersey change? That's a situation there.
Pulled the jersey change at halftime, going from 7 to 72, keeping that 7 still.
That is the greatest linebacker number change in the history of Comet football right there. 7 out of 2, he's at 72.
I believe the reason for it was because he was on the offensive line for a couple of possessions there.
Oh, yes, that makes sense.
So close for the tip
was
play.
That Damien on the coverage right there?
Damien on the coverage, tips it away, and almost lands in the hands of Trevor Rodman.
2 plays in a row. We have Colton Helms and Damien Gomez, who have been kind of quiet tonight just because the ball hasn't gone their way. They stay awake, on their toes, make really good plays on the ball, and we're able to stop the Crusaders and put them in a 4th and 5 situation right here.
Looks like they're going to punt the ball again.
Yes.
And don't you just love saying that, Pete?
I enjoy listening to the other team punting the ball. No penalties.
No
Let
one's
it go.
back. That's fine.
That thing can roll to the other end zone.
Gives
for all
us
we
actually
care.
a comet bounce.
Yes, a nice little comet bounce. We're at the 45-yard line. Let's see if.
And I think we'll be more than happy to just put in some of the young guys, maybe.
Yeah. A couple subs are about to go in. I saw Ty Orton kind of walking up there. Ty's a senior, good guy.
Hopefully
great dude to have
that
around. Ty's going to be in there. You're going to see Dame going there on offense. Peyton Cotter. I saw Peyton Cotter getting a look. Ralphie's going to come out.
Peyton Carter scored his first touchdown last week at Carnegie.
Yes.
So, great bright moment for that young sophomore right there.
Yep, Oakley's out there. So you got Graydon at quarterback and Damien at running back. Ty's out there at receiver. I'm not sure who's on the far receiver side. Hand off to Damien. Damien's going to try and cut it up. He breaks two and then just gets walloped by two guys.
CJ read that play and came downhill.
They read it pretty well, but at the same time, we kind of had a little bobble on the snap. That's okay. Things happen. Now we're going to see the Comets get another snap right here. Hey, shout out to Crease Douglas earlier. You're talking about him changing a jersey number and stuff like that. The fact that he went from being a tight end to an interior lineman on the offensive side and was able to just fall right in. And if you pay attention, we really didn't lose much stride there. That's just a great job for him, giving us some plays on the offensive end. You know, he's usually at that tight end, which in our offense is more of a blocking situation, but it's really difficult to know multiple positions, honestly, as far as blocking goes, because one guy might be pulling and the other guy might be blocking down. So really good job by Crease on the night. Bo coming in and snapping and getting clean snaps, and just a really good job by the O-line and D-line tonight. Snap to Graydon, hands it off to Damien again. Damien's going to try and bust one to the outside, cuts it up. He's got blockers in front, breaks another one, cuts it again. He cuts it up again. He's just a great run for Damien. He's still rolling. He might go to the house and he's brought down. A great run by Damien Gomez right there. 20-yard, just rumbling, bumbling, stumbling run by the Comets right there. Damien Gomez, freshman, great job for him.
I think he broke about 5 tackles on that one.
And we have an injury on the play. I believe Damien's gone down. It might be the stomach. I think he got hit in the middle. I tell you, Coach Potter was super excited for Damien. We're going to go to a little pretty quick commercial break right here. We'll be right back on HintonComets.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process.
And we are back here on HintonComets.tv. Damien Gomez is back up. He's walking off.
Tough run right there.
Tough run, I tell you, a little bit. He might have just got the air knocked out of him if he had any air left, man. I mean, he was breaking tackles left and right. Just a great run for the freshman. And a kid that has really turned it around.
Yeah.
Damien has done a great job over the summer of just, he's gone all the time, whether it's with basketball with me and you and Coach Brown, or it's lifting in the weight room.
It's a multi-sport athlete.
Just multi-sport guy. Loves to go. He just loves to go. And a great job by him right there. Not sure how we didn't get a false start right there. On set, Deuce went counter left and then back right. He went a little early on the counter.
He was excited for
He was excited to get the ball, and it was a good run, too. I mean, he's always going to go downhill. You know Deuce is going to go downhill for you. I really like what Coach Potter is doing right here. He's giving Deuce some carries. He's giving Dame some carries. He's letting Graydon stay in there as a quarterback. He's your leader. He's your guy. Finish this game out without a turnover, you know, with the situations that we have going. We'll see where we go. Let's talk about our offensive players of the game possibly. I know we don't necessarily have that, as a deal, but I mean, you're looking at like Trevor and Graydon.
Trevor and Graydon both with massive runs.
Look at Deuce just popping people, man.
Deuce lowering his head and going at
That might be a little bit of your future that you just saw between these last two guys, between Damian Gomez and Deuce Tripp running the football. And those are also guys that can throw and catch. I mean, those are guys that can do a lot of things. They're huge keys for us this year, and they're going to be even bigger next year, because you're gonna graduate the Jake Wrights and the Trevor Rodmans, and you got to have those younger guys step up,
And we've hit the under 2 minute mark here in the fourth quarter at Crusader Field, up 36-7.
And first day of fall, Deuce with another good little run. I tell you that I think he kind of got tackled by Derek, his teammate, on that one. Derek has been in on every play tonight, whether it be doing a somersault over the top at the end of the play or making a tackle and finishing off plays. Just been a great job for the Comets. Let's talk about some guys we got in there. We got Oakley in there, Derek Cotter's in there, or Peyton Cotter, I'm sorry, Ty Orton. We're going to go wide left, and looks like we're going to let the clock run down, and then we're going to go ahead and run a play right here. 4th and 1. I'd like to see Deuce get us a first down right here. Maybe Deuce on the loose. Ooh. And the Crusaders were ready for that.
They knew it was coming with.
That's all right, though. There's a lot of excitement out there, but a great showing for the Comets tonight, man. Hey, first night of fall, beautiful night. Got a little breeze out there, but you're sitting there around 70, 75 degrees. The boys of fall are here.
Exactly.
Really, they truly are. You see, NFL's there in week 2 or 3, college is in week 3 or 4, and the high school game is in week 5. Some are in week 4, depending on if they played week 0 or not. And not a lot of teams can say they're 5-0 at this point, but the Hinton Comets sure can.
Yep. And it looks like our defense is out with a few young guys out there.
A few young guys in there on defense. We've got who's this?
Bashor's out wide, there. And then over here near side is 87 Kyson Pennell.
Kyson Pennell's out there. Is that a big tackle right there by the Comets? That's number 70, Diego. We've got to talk about Diego with the cast on. He's out there with the club hand all night, just clubbing around and stuff. Diego's done a great job getting out there leading blocks for us.
Last week at Carnegie, Diego suffered that little small injury and ended up with a cast on his hand this week. But props to that kid for coming out and playing.
Absolutely. You say small injury. The only reason it's small is because Diego's such a big human, man. He's such a big guy that's just going to put hands on people and just cause problems. And there's another tackle right there, man. He's breaking off tackles. He's usually an interior lineman. He's saying right now, Coach Potter, can I play linebacker one time? That's what Diego's asking for right now. And I'm going to say something to Coach Potter after this game. I'm going to say, hey, Coach Potter, can Diego get some looks at DN, possibly some linebacker stuff?
Okay.
All joking aside, it's been a great game for the Comets.
And that looks like it's the ball game.
Yes, they're going to go
walking off the field.
The Comets are 5-0. Huge victory for the Comets on the road. Big weekend for the Hinton Comets. We get a bye week next week, September 29th. Come back October 6th. The Comets are playing
Western Heights
for homecoming. Looking to go 6-0 for the first time in a long time with the Hinton Comets. Great job tonight, Derek. Mr. Allen on the camera. He had a real big week doing PA for the softball team. He's kind of losing his voice, so we brought Derek along to step in, and it's been a great job for us. Great week for the Comets. We're going to get back after it next week, and we'll see you all on October 6th.
Not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr.